Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
God is good.
All the time.
And all the time.
God is good and that is nature. Wow.
Thank you very much. Let me start by recognizing our acting Deputy County Commissioner, Mr. Kanyeri, the school principal, security officers here, led by our OCBD. We have our chiefs here. We have Mheshimiwa and other leaders from this area. So I want to recognize you and say that I'm very happy to be with you this morning. My name is Patrick Mukuria. I'm here to represent the Regional Commissioner. You know about the office of the Regional Commissioner? Who is below the Regional Commissioner? Anybody, any guess? After Regional Commissioner, we have the County Commissioner. You have heard of County Commissioner? Then from County Commissioner is in charge of the county. Like here in Nairobi, we have the County Commissioner. Then we have the Deputy County Commissioner. Like you have here Mr. Kanyeri. From there, we have Assistant County Commissioner. You have heard of that? Now, from there, where do we go? Just say yes. Chief, very good. Then from Chief, Assistant Chief. Oh, very good, very good. It's good we be a bit educated. So when I'm here to represent, hey, this mic, I'm here to represent the Regional Commissioner Nairobi. I work in his office, but my designation is Senior Deputy County Commissioner. So today we are very happy to join you here in this very important exercise of tree planting. And I want to mention something about tree planting because that is why we are here. Before I say another thing or two, we want to green Nairobi. Now we want to green the whole of our country. And we have started. We want to ensure that we raise the forest cover from the current 12% to 35% in this country. And we are going to do this by involving each and every one of us. And you are a very important stakeholder because we want you to ensure that you also keep your environment the way it's supposed to be. At the moment, we are having what we call climate change. Have you ever heard of climate change? Things are changing. Even there in Europe, there is a lot of cold. Here in Kenya, we are facing drought. There are some areas that have not received even a drop of rain in the last 4 seasons. And this is because of us degrading our environment. We want to reverse that. And when we do that, we'll be saving ourselves. Because without trees, we destroy our environment, we destroy our livelihood, even the crime rate goes up. So it's very important, each and every one of you to adopt a tree. I want Mwalimu, these students to adopt a tree each. I don't know whether they will be able to get a space, but they can even combine and ensure that we are going to take care of this. Another group can take care of the other one. So that the trees we are planting today will go to maturity. I want to thank the CBO that is involved in environmental issues. I'm told they are planting trees all over this place. And I want to encourage them and tell them the government is going to recognize the CBOs that are dealing with the environment. So when we come up with a model like the one we used to have, Kazi Mutaani, now we want to model it along environment, so that our youth can get employment around environment. So now we are not going to take people from elsewhere. We are going to get those people who are already actively involved in environment. Another thing maybe I want to say, we have our chiefs here. We are also doing a lot as a national government administration. Each chief is having a nursery. Now each and every chief is supposed to plant 3,000 trees per week. You are surprised. It's you who is going to help our chiefs achieve that target. They are not going to do it alone. They are going to do it with our parents, the CBOs that are dealing with the environment. They are also going to to involve households, because we want each and every person at individual level to plant a tree. And we even encourage people to plant fruit trees, so that you will have something at least to benefit from these planting trees. Otherwise, we have been able to identify many sites, and this is one of the sites that was identified by the Deputy County Commissioner. And it's a good place. I like the place, that there are trees, and this shows that you can take care of the environment. And I also like to say that I'm very happy to see how beautiful you are, the junior secondary, and congratulations for getting to the junior secondary. And hope that you are going to work very hard. If I can now come to you students, I want to advise you to really work hard. You may be very bright, but if you don't work hard, you cannot get anywhere. So put a lot of effort in your education. Like myself, I remember in my school, like this one, I saw, we used to call them district officer. ADO came to our school and addressed us. And I said I want to be like a DO. And from there, I worked towards that. I went to university. I took what we call government, and I ended up being in government. So you must start having your vision where you want to go and working towards that. The other issue is discipline. Again, you may be very bright, but if you do not have a discipline, you will not get anywhere. And even us in government, we are happy when we model people who have discipline. I remember even when I was schooling, there were some people who are very bright, but they lacked discipline. They didn't get anywhere. Even in life, outside there, if you do not have discipline, you will end up in the hands of OCPD. Okay? So we need to be very careful, and especially the issue of drugs. I know there is a lot of peddling of drugs all over. I want to ask you to say no to drugs. They are not going to take you anywhere. Those of us, we had a group when we were in secondary school, and some people started engaging in drugs. I remember one day we went to a football match. When we went to a football match, one of us scored his own goal. Because of drugs, we didn't know what was happening, but we saw him hitting the balls towards our goal. And people started shouting. Later we realized that he was under the influence of drugs. Even yourself, if you do not desist from engaging in issues like drugs, you will find yourself scoring your own goal. And I'm not saying that the real goal, but you will be working against yourself. So this is something that I want to tell you, to desist and to have discipline, because we are here because of studies. If you don't focus, the grades will not also focus on you. So you have to work very hard to attain what you want to say. Maybe I can say something about the parents who are there. The government is having farmers registration, whereby we are giving fertilizers at subsidized rate. And here in Dagoretti, we have big farms. So we expect the uptake to be a bit higher. I was looking at what we have on DCC, and I was thinking we can do better here in Mutuini. Please take advantage of the farmers registration so that you can benefit from the fertilizer. So I don't want to say much because I know you are you are supposed to be in school or in class. I want to end there, and once again, thank you very much for hosting us here. We'll continue coming here. Today we came purposely because of planting trees, and we have been able to do that. Maybe we'll come another day and have more discussion about how you can improve your grades, how you can improve your infrastructure, and what have you. Thank you very much for listening to me.